I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Look at that thing, Shiba. It's cooking, cooking. We wanted $10 yesterday. He's collecting his profits. Yeah. Let me collect my monies. You guys are not nice. Not nice. The ADTX is Are you ready for chaos today, virus? How was the flight? How was the flight? Hmm. So so ADTX definitely cooked a bit. BDRX, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to take a look. Why? Are you in it? Are you a businessman? Yes. Sean, good morning. Shima, good morning. Prince, good morning. Virus, good morning. Joe, good morning. Reen, good morning. Patricia, good morning. Luna, good morning. Good morning, good morning, Tesh. Jill, good morning. JT, good morning. Danny Monks, I like it. Good morning. Lion, good morning. Diane, good morning. Hello, hello. Lizzie, good morning. Ward, good morning. Eric, good morning. Devin, good morning. Jericho, good morning. Boogie, ASNS. Interesting. Bus, good morning. Woozy. Jay, good morning. You're fired up today. It's going to be amazing. I like the energy. Justin, good morning. Nicola, good morning. Gyro, buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? Anyways, so ADTX, again, recent low float split, right? Momentum. So that's all this is. Bradley, ayo. Hello, hello. So yeah, that thing finally broke above $10, which we wanted yesterday, right? Because we were watching this thing yesterday. Is the music too loud, or can you guys still hear me? But yeah, I guess today it wanted to run. So let me see. Anything else here? So ADTX looks good. BDTX, it's been failing at 250, which obviously we knew was resistance, right? But it's also finding some support above 230, so that is good. So that seems to be the range. But I bet you that thing pops at the open, just to retest resistance at the very least. LSE had some news this morning. Nice run, and then back to $13. It looks like it's holding to up 80, $13. So then BDRX again, that looks like garbage, right? So clear downtrend, trend, down. So there's really nothing to see there. Nothing to see on this one. Maybe it's going to give you a random pop at the open. Maybe SCNX is kind of curling up the bottom, so that's good, right? Curling of the bottoms. This one's also like a day two run, right? Remember yesterday we had two names, right? The two names were SCNX and ADTX. So maybe now that ADTX is looking good, maybe the other one will follow. Maybe. Uh, Scam Foxo announced something today. Something. Sound. What's your question on sound? Your favorite BDRX? Yeah, maybe BDRX will give you like a random like a pop at the open. For now, it's really not on my list of favorites. Um, BDTX for sure is on that list though. Acquisition, I think so too, Shima. I say scam Foxo because I mean it's acquisition news and it's a penny stock. Like, what are they really acquiring? Are they acquiring land in Saudi or something? No, they're acquiring land in the other country. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, there goes SCNX. That's a nice pop, isn't it? From the bottom, very nice pop. And then ADTX, of course, is still still dipping. But again, that might just be a retest of the kernel and then back boom skis. Dan, ayo, good morning, good morning. Okay. And then obviously we have the Fed today, so that's going to be interesting. You know, ayo, Didi. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Wednesday. I said Tuesday because I was gonna say something else, not Wednesday. Like Happy Fed Day. So Happy Fed Day, everybody. To those that celebrate. I mean, we all celebrate the Fed Day, right? So we're gonna stream in the morning, obviously, and then leave and then come back for the Fed because we always come back for the Fed, right? So if you have a one-on-one today, better not be late because I'm not gonna show up. Anyways, ADTX, BTX, SCNX. I think there was one more name that I liked a bit more than some of the other ones. Okay. Man. I need to also mute my Discord so you guys don't get the annoying noise. The annoying stuff. Fed douche day. Yup. Yup, Dan. So the expectation for the Fed is that they're going to keep it the same. Like it, 99.99% positive they're going to keep it unchanged. There's no way they're going to hike rates. If they do that, oof, imagine the violence, right? That's not going to happen. Unless they just hate Trump so much that they want to slap the markets. Then, okay, cool, right? Um, they will be cutting rates at some point today. Not today. At some point this year. So it would be nice if we. What's going to matter more is the guidance, right? We know what the outcome should be, right? Unchanged. But what does the guidance say? Like, does it say we're going to follow the markets and cut 3 times this year? We go into these things with like some silly expectations, as if we're going to get like as if we're going to get like a clear message from the Fed. They're going to spin around in circles and then tell us nothing. Then the market's going to have to read, or market makers are going to scam us and go in whatever direction they want to go in. I hope that direction is up. My colleagues and I remain firm. Ah, yeah. All I remember is Jackson Hole. You remember Jackson Hole, Joe? Sheesh. That was the day they entered us. That was the day Powell chose violence. Jackson's Hole. Somebody entered the hole, all right? Violence. Anyways, so today's going to be obviously an eventful day, and then we have jobless claim numbers tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So at least leading into the Fed meeting, the expectation for anybody that's playing with SPY 0 DTEs. Let me pull up the S&P as we talk about it. The expectation would be that the market makers will obviously be burning premium. So we're going to go up, we're going to go down, and then we're going to stay sideways, right? I mean, you can already kind of tell that's what it wants to do today, right? Like pre-market looks like this has to be the most uneventful pre-market we've seen in the last month. Right? It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down, it's up, and it's nothing. Grunt, good morning. A, good morning. Nose, good morning. So just be careful with your options, please. They want to burn you, is what they want. So yeah, Shima. So a lot of sideways price action. Alrighty, and then hopefully we get the right outcome. Alrighty, so again, we're gonna leave, before lunchtime, and then we'll be back before 2 p.m. Because that's when the statement comes out, right? So, anytime I mention a time, it's always Eastern, by the way, for anybody that's wondering. So 2 p.m. is when the statement comes out from the Fed. So we're already gonna be back on stream to see how the market reacts, and then Powell is gonna be on same time, 2:30 Eastern. Ready? So for now, we see the S&P stays above 560 already, and then resistance at 563 probably. John, yeah, they basically dropped all the cases, all the cases. Tesla got a price target upgrade this morning to 425 or something like that. Um, most stocks should be gapping up a little bit this morning though. So again, not sure how long that's gonna last for. Good morning, Archer. They will not get you. They better not get you. Again, happy Fed Day, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Let's make some monies, please. So those are the large caps, or at least that's the S&P. In terms of momentum stocks, let me quickly refresh the gainers list. Right, so LSE is dipping now, but they had some news earlier, right? And it did well. BDTX, again, we kind of like what it's doing in terms of like, just holding that range, right? Your support is sitting around 230. If it wants to dip at the open, there's potential room all the way to 215 and the 200 EMA. The main resistance for BDTX, again, I like what it's doing here. I kind of like, how it has the support at 230. Hopefully we stay above it into the open. Alrighty, and then your main resistance for BDTX will be that $2.50, and the market just opened. Alrighty, so here goes the pop to 250 already, right? So again, like I said, I like how it's holding that support going into the open, but just be cautious because every time we get to the open, you get these weird pops, and they don't always hold. But again, I like the chart, right? So there goes 244 for BDTX. You can kind of see though, like we're popping to 244, 246. That 250 resistance is still a problem, right? So, and then we're coming back down. So just be careful. If it breaks below that 230, then it's creating more room to the downside. Alrighty, we're gonna come back to this one again. Patience at the open. There's no need to be rushing. Alrighty, LSE again, dip skis, nothing happening. BDRX, dip skis, consolidating a little bit above 220. SCNX, you can see that double top above $2, so just be careful. Again, give these things time at the open to consolidate. Foxo, it's always been trash and it's gonna remain trash until they do a split. I'm kidding, not kidding. Alrighty, ADTX, fun name from yesterday, right? We had a lot of resistance yesterday when we were looking at this, right? There was a lot of resistance at $10. Like, look at that, right? So we played with $10 quite a bit yesterday, and then we got slapped all the way down to the abyss, all the way down to 670, and then this morning we're back to retesting $10 again. So if it can break above $10 and consolidate above $10, then we want to see that 1150, right? So for now, main obstacle is $10, and then let's see where we decide to consolidate at. Cool. Those are basically the names we're going to be paying attention to, unless other stuff shows up, which I'm sure it will. For now, though, those are our names. Do me a favor, please. Look at Sound. Yeah, Sound had some news this morning. I just wasn't paying attention to it. Um, yeah, Sound has a nice pop candle there. Again, nothing crazy. It's 4%, right? So this, it doesn't quite fit the exciting theme that we're used to. But again, they had some news, and the stock, maybe if they can consolidate above $10 like ADTX, maybe there's something to be said here for a slow and steady move. XHLD is another one that we have on here. It's up 26%, but it's at resistance at below like 78, 79 cents. So I would give that thing time if you're interested to break above 80 cents already. BDTX is still, looking good, right? You can see that it's clearly playing in the range though, right? Like support, and there goes boom skis, right? So it's trying to break above that 250 and stay above it. This was a lot of people's favorite name coming into the open. So type in yes in the chat if you're in BDTX. Type in yes in the chat if you're in BDTX. Oh, there it goes, 260, guys. I'm sure there are going to be a few yeses in the chat, right? Yes, yes, yes. I'm not surprised because this one was definitely the nice one coming into the open, especially when you look at ADTX and it's hitting resistance, right? Like BDTX is the only other one. So popped. Yeah, AATER. It's been a long time since I looked at that one. Are you still in it at 230 from 230, Luna? Are you still in that one? Let me know. Again, you can see that clear support coming into the open, right? That's the type of stuff you want to be looking at. If you're going to buy anything, right, you're either buying breakup resistance or you're buying at support, right? Especially at the open, especially at the open. Alrighty. So that's a good scalpy, Luna. Congratulations. Well done. Again, I'm glad you stayed longer in this one. Because I think those 5 cent scalps are, annoying. Ready? Especially when the stock doesn't give you warning signs. If it doesn't give you warning signs, it might be giving you some warning signs at 270 now, right? 270 was stalling. This is the third candle now at 270. So maybe a bit of an issue there. At some point, we're gonna have to come back and retest 250. Already, it's just gonna happen. At some point, it's gonna come back and retest. Not sure if that's after we break above 270 or that's a dipski and then a push again. But yeah, alrighty, so BDTX looking good. If it can stay above 250, then good, good, good. Yeah. Yeah, you took a really quick scalpy there then, because that thing is going back to the abyss line, right? Yeah, so 220 support. 220. 220. What's ADTX doing? Still dipping? Damn. So, yeah, I mean, watch the 200 EMA maybe for ADTX. Already? There you go. And like I said, if BDTX can find a way to consolidate above 215, then it's okay. Let me take a look at the other one that Paul is getting super excited about. SPY basically ran and hit resistance, right? 563. So 563 is resistance for the S&P. So we will look at this from time to time, but we really know that it's all about the Fed meeting today. ATER does look good. As you can see, we already have lines on this one just because we've looked at this, in the past already. You can see those pink lines at the top, um, you know, right below $3. And obviously the supply zone shows up as well, right? Because again, it's been a problem in the past. But that's a nice pop though, right? Out of nowhere, Paul. Like this thing had no volume, zero. Look at that, zero. And then all of a sudden, cooking. I mean, we say cooking, it's 37%, but these days that is cooking. So yeah, it's looking really, really good. And there goes a pop to that pink line. So $3 resistance. Dang. So as soon as this one's popping, you can kind of see BDTX selling off, right? So almost like money rotation. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. It really helps nice and early on. So take a second, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat and come join us in Discord. Come join us. Alrighty. Trying to perfect Entre. I like it. And then again, as long as BDTX can stay above that level, River, good morning, then it's okay. 250 support. Alrighty. $2.50. ADTX is still dipping, so watch that 200. That 200 is sitting right above like $8.20, and the low of the day is 8.22. So Lion, yeah, it's holding that level, right? So $8.20, ADTX holding for now. BDTX just had an amazing pop, right? So that 250 is holding, and the stock is cooking, right? So that looks amazing, amazing. So again, make sure you're paying yourself on the way up, right? Pay yourself on the way up, put a stop loss, whatever you need to do that. That's a beautiful chart, isn't it? Right? Like it's a nice base for support, right? It's a nice breakout, and it's not a sell off back into the range. It's a boom skis, right? Even the retest was nice. So that thing just ran all the way to a brand new high below 280 and then came back down. So again, pay yourself on the way up, or at the very least, move your stop losses higher, please. Move the stop losses higher. ATER is still playing with $3, so that's looking really good. Raven, Ayo, good morning. $3 ATER. Nice. Paul, are you long in this one, or you're just watching? Let me slap it. Nope, that thing said nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. There we go. What is this one doing? Actually, XHLD did okay with from the bottom there. I know we were looking at that 80 cents for resistance. Had a few candles pop above it, but never really closed above. So you're watching? Okay, sounds good. And then sound is back to 2% Shima, right? So it really just couldn't consolidate above 10 to give us anything there. So this is that retest, right? That 250 retest. And they said, nope, slap it below 250 again. So if you're interested in this one, either watch for that thing to consolidate above 250 or it's a sell up to $2.30, right? So you know how we always say like, hey, if a stock is going to sell off, it's always going to give you a warning sign. Like there's going to be a level that it's constantly consolidating, but really distributing at, right? That's kind of what's happening here, isn't it? So look at this chart and tell me that you don't see a similarity. Okay, so look at that, right? So do you see what kind of what like distribution is? So this would be like on a big scale, right? Like when you're looking for a large cap, the S&P, something like that. But usually distribution looks like like that, right? So you can kind of use that and convert that to like a momentum type of thing, right? And you can always see like whenever you have all of these wicks at the top like that, you have a problem, right? You have a problem. So yeah. So when it's stalling again, Luna, you did not follow the exit plan. I can tell, but that's okay though, right? That's okay. At least good stop loss below 250, um, better than 5 cents, right? So good. But again, if you follow the plan we talked about, that exit would have been way higher, right? So. Anyways, again, let's see if we can consolidate above 250, guys. One candle wick below 250. And so let's see if it consolidates above 250 and then curls. If it does, then okay, it might be ready for another push. ATR still looking good for you, Paul. And then ADTX, again, is holding that 200 EMA. So from 820 all the way back up to $8.80. You wanted to see? Okay, that's fine. As long as you're aware of it. And I think that's what you should be doing more of, right? So, especially when you have a good entry. More of that. So you're not sitting there scalping 100 times for 5 cents. You know. Let's see. Uh, I like it actually. I like it. Thank you, James. It looks like we have a bit of a double top on SCNX, right? So right at the SD band, so right below $2. Yeah, these day two stocks are always interesting, always good to pay attention to. Because if they actually do end up breaking out, they can go for some really nice runs. Yeah, BDRX meh, right? Too much of a downtrend. LSE is trying to consolidate and pop, but there's a lot of resistance close to above $13. So be careful. BDRX is consolidating, but it needs to curl back above the 9 before it's interesting again. Alrighty. So for now, just kind of watch it and wait for that curl. Wait for Z curl. I'm only playing the 200 EMA on $1 stocks. Market is rubbish. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. There you go. There goes the 250 pop for BDRX. Oof. Right. So again, a little bit of consolidation at 250. Right. That candle fully hasn't closed yet, obviously, but that's a nice little pop. Right. So again, 250 was a problem. So when it's coming back down, you're hoping that even if it breaks below 250, it can somehow find a way to consolidate above 250. Right. And then you can kind of see that these levels that we've looked at in the past for ATER, they're still magnets, still magnets. If you're green for the day, type in yes in the chat. TR and R does look good. That's a nice little pop there. TR and R. Yeah, that's a nice rally actually. Nice run from the open. Some of these names that we don't pay attention to that like almost seem like they have no volume. Like there's no way unless this thing was on your watch list. Like this thing gives me no reason to watch at the open, right? But then all of a sudden it's like bye. So those are nice if you have them already on your watch list. And XHLD is still trying to break that 80 cents and stay above it. Yeah, and then there goes BDTX, right? So still looking good. Like this is still one of the favorite names. If they can break above 270 and close above 270, and then we might have that push to $3. Luna, I like it. Lion, I like it. Archer, I like it. A, I like it. Green, green, green. And if you're not green for the day, I think that's just because you maybe you're waiting for that perfect setup, waiting for a better setup, and that's okay. That is okay. The last time I looked at BURU, it was fighting for that 30 cents. Fighting for the 30 cents. I should be on here somewhere. And then it failed. 30 cents. Nikolai failed at 30 cents. And then now it's sitting at the 200 above 20, at 25 cents ish. SCNX is pushing. That thing said, bye guys, I'm going for $2. Yeah, they did. BURU, yeah. There goes SCNX with a nice little pop. Right, you can kind of see like it stalled at $2 and then 210, so it's still in the thick of resistance, isn't it? Still at resistance ish. Nice. Very nice. So the stream should be on Twitter as well. So if you're watching on Twitter and you have any questions, just make sure you ask. Alrighty. So yeah, $2 and then 210. Again, BDTX is still looking like the favorite name. It just has that resistance at 270 ish that it needs to break and close above. Right. So did it get smacked? Yeah. Again, 80 cents is resistance. Right. So it's. And again, same thing I was just telling Luna that if she followed the plan, she'd be out already. Again, when you see a stock's constantly giving you wicks like that, that's a level that it clearly has a problem at, right? So this is not a surprise, right? So clear resistance when you see wicks, right? And we just showed you that picture, right? Distribution. So let's see if BDTX can break above that level and cook. ADTX is still sitting at the 200 EMA. So if it can stay above and cross back above the 9, it might have something there, maybe another run to $10. But if you're playing with this position, just make sure that it really, really, really stays above that 200. 13% attain daily goals. I should. 13% Yogi. Yeah. A bit of a weird market. And probably will be like that till the end of this month. And then after that, let's cook, please. ATER is going back up again, Paul. So, yup. The typical March madness, March chaos, March rubbish. SUNE. Okay. Wait, what did Joe say? Oh, the pop is spy popping. There goes BDRX as well. Line. It's kind of curling. So kind of curling. ATER is about to give you a new highs there. Oh damn! Sheesh! Where the hell did that come from? Hi. Oof. Spy says hello. Hello, I'm here to burn premiums. Anybody have premiums for me? Yeah, just watch. 2 seconds from now, we're gonna be back to the abyss again, huh? Ridiculousness. But anyways, let's see what happens. Yeah, that question. Uh, but I'd rather have this happen into the FOMC meeting than the opposite. Maybe somebody knows something they don't, but I'd rather have this than the opposite. There goes ATER with that brand new high of the day. ATER. Is anybody holding ATER in the chat? Anybody? Uh, okay, perfect. Anybody? Oh, that's cool. How okay, perfect. Perfect. You're in at 255, Bailey. Oof! Congratulations. That's a nice play. Yeah, you FOMOed on the break of the 200. Very nice. Congrats. Make sure you put a stop loss in there, though, please. Shima, you're in as well. Well done. I like it. Seriously, Joe. Maybe after the Fed meeting, maybe end of the month. Uh, you bought it at the 200. Okay, yeah. I mean, you're green in that position. You should be green in that position, right? Onions. So ADTX retested the 200 twice now, consolidated, right? Like we say all the time, please don't buy the first candle, pretty please, right? Wait for a little bit of consolidation and then boom skis, right? So you should be green in that position, onions, right? So just stay green and you'll be okay, right? But when you're getting a bit of consolidation at the 200, it's always a good gamble for the most part, right? For the most part, it's a good gamble. So can we get back to $10? Looks like SUNE is hitting highs of the day as well. Highs of the day, SUNE. Yup. Yup. A breakout, a retest, and then next push for the next resistance, 50 cents. 50 cents. I'm just looking over at SPY and waiting for, the fat red candle, Joe. Give me more premiums, burn them later. It did. It did. It broke below that 250, straight to the abyss, right? Again, we said this earlier, like before a stock crashes, it's always going to give you the warnings, right? It's very rare that you see a stock just go to the abyss with no warning, right? So whenever you see a stock stalling, right, and it's giving you those wicks at the top, it's saying, hey, I have no monies left, I'm tired, I can't run anymore, my legs are little. Anyways, and also double tops are very common, right? So top number one, top number two, slap, right? So, and now it's retesting the 200 as well. So let's see if it stays above the 200 EMA. Alrighty, give it time to consolidate above the 200 EMA. Don't just buy because it's a 200 EMA. Cool. Cool. Yeah, exactly. So let's see if that thing can start to consolidate. The market open low for this thing, the level that it bounced at initially was 224, right? When the market opened, it dipped to 224 and then popped to 270, right? So if it can start to consolidate and build a bit of support at 224, above 220, then okay, right? But give it time to consolidate, alrighty? And then that thing would need to stay above 220 because if it doesn't, then it's lapped. But yeah, give it time to consolidate and start to give you signs of a curl. If it's just dipping like this, don't just go jump in there, please. Right? Like look at that, right? When you're seeing this much selling pressure on a stock, you don't just go jump in like, oh my god, but like it's the 200, right? So you can really get yourself in trouble. So give it time to consolidate a little bit and then make a decision. And then put a stop loss, right? Risk reward. Cool. So it's still One of these candles need to give you a higher low. Need to give you a higher low. And there goes 222, 223, 224, 225. So again, consolidation. SPY is popping. Nice. Huh. Give us 570 before the Fed meeting. Is that too much to ask for, Joe? It's not, right? I think yeah. Good. SUNE broke about 50 cents. 50 cents. I saw the videos. Like I saw the videos yesterday for the first time of like like people going to like Tesla dealerships and burning the damn cars. Like damn, that's crazy. People are really crazy. Exactly, Dan. Like, that's crazy. They go Spy with another pop. Oof. Spy's like, let me cook, please. Let me cook. Let me cook. Powell is coming later, but for now, let me cook. Let me cook. Do 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 do. Let me cook. You done for the day? Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. So it looks like our next resistance was Spy. This is why it's nice to just leave the lines on there, honestly, because that first resistance, that first line we had, right? Again, resistance that worked out nicely for potential scalpy. The next one is right here above 564. Break it though. BDTX guys is still dipping, right? So again, it's not consolidating above the 200. So if it's not consolidating, give it time, please. Pretty please. According to the algo, it's pointing to a potential reversal here with the exhaustion candle, the golden candle, right? So the golden candle says, hey, at 214, we should be able to bounce, and it's bouncing already. So, yeah, the golden candle to the rescue for the for BDTX. BDRX had a nice little pop, right? So kind of the same level, 214 actually, 215 pop. LSE, lots of consolidation and a bit of a curl. That thing is lacking a lot of volume, but it's curling. Not sure where all of these lines are coming from, but probably looked at this thing in the past. Have a wonderful day as well, Lion. Ready? Rich, you know what I mean? Like sometimes we get overly excited about, like support levels and blah blah blah, but those levels need to be held before you make a decision. If not, you're taking pretty big gambles. For the okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Uh, that's why SMCI. Okay, trading from bed, waiting for the to install. Joe, aren't you working today? Where's your wife? Where's your wife? BDTX is curling, so that golden candle working out nicely, isn't it? Right. So golden candle in the demand zone. Pop, pop, pop. She's at work. Ah, wait till she finds you playing video games. I like that a lot, JP. Well done. Good scalp. And really good exit as well, actually. Really good exit. Very good. I like it. There goes a LSE with a nice pop. So you could see that consolidation at the bottom there for LSE and then pushing for the VWAP. Good. Exit. Yeah, very good. Very good consolidation and pop for LSE. I don't know if anybody's in this one. But again, market open, give it time, a bit of consolidation in the demand zone, curl back above the 9 in the chrono, pop to the view app. So if you are in this one, congratulations. ADTX is still holding the stupid 200 EMA, right? And SPY sitting at that other line we put there at the top, right? So these are more just short-term lines though, you know? So let's see what happens there. So that line is kind of sitting at 564, 30 something, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's actually a really good looking chart, Paul. So breakout retest 305 and then pop brand new highs of the day. So that looks good. Quite lovely for sure. Quite lovely. Jasmine. Interesting. For the crypto people. For the crypto peoples. Yeah. I'm waiting for the fat red candles, Joe. Okay, perfect. 450. I like it. Nice. Is it consolidating? Uh kind of. Yeah, kind of. I really would like for that thing to get back above the 200 and curl, but yeah, kind of consolidate, kind of. Right. So anywhere from like 215 to 220, right? Consolidating. BDTX stop 23. Like a 1 cent stop loss basically. Okay. Yeah. Not horrible, right? Not horrible. True, true. Again, that was more of a gamble play, but yeah, not horrible. Do, 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 do. Not horrible. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's trying to BDTX, right? It's trying to, and it's creating a demand zone there. So it just needs the volume to push it back above the 200 and the 9. Um, yeah, and as long as you're aware of that, Luna, that it's a risky play, then that's okay. LSE is obviously going to stall at the VWAP, right? So don't think that's a surprise. 855. What happened? 855 for what? For NQ. Shush, my goodness. I thought it was 2030, 2030 spines at 855. SUNE is still looking good. Still looking good. The year is 2020, 2030 and spines at 855. And going for 1,000, about to do a split. About to do a split. Remember the other one we talked about, guys? What was it again? There goes ADTX. Whoever, yeah, got that. Yeah, that's the one. XHILD. Nice pop there. ADTX. Who bought this thing at the 200 again? Onions. Yeah, are you still in that position, Onions? That thing just popped to right below $9, which is nice, right? So that 200 is behaving like a nice little base, isn't it? So it looks good. Looking good. Yeah, you're shaving? Like, are you shaving the stock or you're shaving profits? Okay. Just making sure. Uh, I'm shaving. Yeah, so XHLD, right? Drop, consolidate. Sean, are you in this one? And then pop. So nice little pop. Maybe you can stay above 80 cents this time. Stay above 80 cents. BDTX is coming back to retest the bottom of the range. So, right? Retest the bottom of the range. Hopefully, it's a double bottom this time. 214, and then a turnaround. Hopefully. SPY popped and broke above that little line we had there. When 570 spot, when 570. Shouldn't be too much to ask for. Yeah, if you're watching BDTX, yeah, watch for potential double bottom that 214. It's gonna need to start curling, but if it does, then that'd be a good thing. Um, Obviously, it's below the 200 and everything else, so that's not a good thing. Can't pronounce your name, but yes, SSL LSE looks good. Sounds like a drug, doesn't it? Anyways, right, that consolidation at the bottom was perfect actually. So now it broke above the view app. You sold half, 85 cents. Good job, Sean. And play Assassin's Creed. Please and thank you, Prince. Again, there's not a whole lot happening here, right? So you obviously have that 200 EMA for support, right? So it just hit that 200 EMA again. So a good thing you were shaving onions, right? And then you can see the downtrend from the algo, which is really nice, right? So I'm not gonna go all the way to the top to to where it initially came from, but you can see that downtrend forming, right? So that's obviously going to be a resistance there, and it's failed at that level. Um, right? So again, if you want to extend that line, it goes all the way to this level. So again, if I just follow the algo, right? So if you use that, it's gonna show you that okay, you had it failed right there and it failed right there, and it just continues, right? The downtrend. So again, watch that 200. Still green. Okay, good. Yeah, you should be, especially above the 200. Other than to use the bathroom. You can tell Joe is enjoying his bed. So, anyways, BDTX is holding that double bottom at 214. So if you're in this, pray. If you are you anybody in BDTX, guys? Let me know. Type in yes in the chat if you're in BDTX. ATER is still looking really good. It's stalling a bit below 245, 345, but it's looking really good. Shima, yes. Yogi, yes. Okay. Yeah. Again, really good entry though, right? Like really good entry up 214 there. The question is, will the volume come to push it back up? Hopefully it does. Hopefully, we've said this a few times. Like you can pick a really good entry, and this is a good entry, right? But you can never predict what happens with the damn stock, right? And that's the annoying thing. So again, double bottoms, demand zones, bit of a gamble trade, but that's okay, right? Good entry. I was about to send a signal for this actually, but then I was like, you know what? We've taken a few entries below the 200 that haven't done well, right? But I was gonna send this as a signal, but maybe I should have, right? But that's okay, right? 228. Here we go. Break even, perfect. So if the volume can come in and it can pop, that'd be nice. May just take a loss. You're green in that position, so you're not taking a loss at 229 grand. Right? You are not taking a loss at this spot. This is the first test of resistances in the 230. Yeah. At the 20 and the kernel. First test of violence. But again, right? Double bottoms, demand zone, some things going for you, and then you take a position and then pray that it works out, right? But it's an educated gamble of the bottoms. Break, 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 go up, go up, go up, go up. That thing says 230 is too strong for me for now. So let's see what happens. See what happens. Dang, Spy's like, hey, hi guys. My goodness, Spy's just been like, Spy's just been like all over the place. And the annoying thing is the annoying thing is we're crashing and pumping with like no reasoning, right? Right? We're pushing like we're going up and down for no reason. I think that's the annoying thing. I think once we get past the Fed meeting, and it's been a while since we've heard like tariff rubbish. I think we should be on a on on, on a positive on the positive track. ATER still looking really good, but it still has that resistance between 345 and 350. So just be mindful of that, guys. We've said this quite a few times already. It's very rare that a stock dips without giving you a warning sign. So just be aware. 345, 350 resistance. Yeah, it wants to break. XHLD wants to break. Cook, 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 cook. Ayo, AK. How are you? So a few good names this morning, though, right? Even BDTX, like, good scalps on this one, right? This was the first scalp in the morning, and now it's looking a bit rubbish, right? So 230 resistance, I think we all knew that was going to be a bit of a problem, right? The kernel and the 20, but then we also know there's a bit of support above 214. So let's see if we can stay above that level. Ron, let's go. How are you, Ron? Ron is always here at the Fed days. Good to see you. So that looks okay. ADTX again is still playing with the 200 EMA and holding, but we know this thing's also had a bit of a downtrend, right? So it's been failing on that downtrend since the highs of the day. So that's going to be a problem. If it can break above that downtrend, maybe we're ready. We're ready. For now, though, watch that 200 EMA at the bottom. Cool. Soon broke above 50 cents, but then failed at the next level. And then the S&P is it's looking good. I wish this was after the Fed meeting. But maybe somebody knows something. Maybe it's a leak. Maybe they yeah, my colleagues and I remain firm on these. But anyways, at 2:30 Eastern, Joe, you woke up at 3:50. Oh yeah, I woke up at some point in the middle of the night, and I saw you tag me in something about being proud. And I was like, okay, she's making monies. Making monies. Virus, you cut your puts, sticking to the original plan of trading when a decision comes out. Okay, yeah. Probably the right thing to do. The right thing to do. It looks like XHLD is doing well. So good job on this one, Sean. Good job. I want to see if that thing can push above 90 cents though. If not, it's just going to keep going back and forth between 90 and 80 cents. Back and forth, back and forth. Just like BDTX, right? BDTX is just going back and forth for now. So we know where that support is at, but it doesn't have the volume yet. So would be nice. You know what I can't wait for? To get back to those days. Those days where our smallest gainer was 100%, guys. You remember those days? Where we wake up in the morning and we look at the gainers list, and there's like 3 stocks on here up 200% each. Ridiculous, isn't it? We expect better. End of March, though. End of March, guys. I promise. Okay, promise. Yeah, the rubbish markets don't last forever, and then we start cooking again. So here we go, BDTX. Maybe now you can cook. Please cook. We want to eat. ADTX is still bouncing up the beautiful white line. The beautiful white line. The 200 EMA. Ended up going back to nothing was moving. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's okay. It's halted up. KB. Okay. KBSX is halted up. Yeah, minus 21% for the day. They're halted up right at resistance. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. BDTX is trying again, guys. This time it's actually breaking above the 20 and the chrono, so that's good. So here comes that 230 resistance again. If you're still in BDTX, type in yes in the chat. If you're still in BDTX, type in yes in the chat. So that 230 clearly is an obstacle for now. $2.30. You just sold it? Okay. Shima still in there? Yeah, Dipski's Joe on SPY. Dipski's on SPY. You don't trust it? Okay, that's okay. 220 to 230. That's okay. Again, I like that these scalps are, you know, like you're not panic selling these after 5 cents, right? So good, 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 good. And you're selling at sensible prices. Good. Good, good, good. Here we go. 228 going once, sold to the highest bidder. 229 going once, going twice, and sold to the highest bidder. 230 going once, going twice, and rejected. So again, we need to break above $2.30. Lowell, you sold too soon. Yeah, so 230 is clearly resistance for this stupid stock, BDTX. A little bit on the annoying side, That thing had so much potential coming into the open, but so much potential. Yeah, don't forget that we're still in that scalp market, right? We're still in March, so everything is more of a scalp now. So don't forget that. No rush at all. No rush at all. Let's see. Yeah, and there goes another fail at $2.30. So Luna did a good job selling at 230-ish, right? The moment we've been waiting for, the SEC will drop its appeal. A resounding victory for Ripple. For crypto, every way you look at it, the future is bright. Let's build. Okay. So that's the CEO of XRP Ripple. Alrighty. So yeah, the SEC is dropped. I mean, again, under Trump's SEC, it looks like they're dropping everything, right? So they dropped the case against Coinbase, dropped the case against a whole bunch of yeah, whole bunch of exchanges. So that's good. That is good. That is good. Providence. Yeah, no, XHLD does look good. It just needs a bit more volume to break out here. And again, if you're still in your position, like if you're still holding BDRX, there's nothing wrong with being in that position and staying longer. As long as you're aware that you just have to get rid of it if it breaks below that base, right? So just make sure it stays above the base. And if it does, maybe the next time. And if you're not sure, just wait for the break above $2.30. Ready? If you're not sure what to do, just wait for it to break out. If you don't trust it yet, just wait for it to break out. If it doesn't break out, well, to the abyss. ADTX still holding that 200, guys? Yup, it is. Yes, it is. And then obviously SPY is dipping a bit, so pretty good run though. Pretty good run. There goes the on halts, guys, for KBSX. That thing was down 21% on the last halt. Now it's unhalted and at 16%. So nice pop. This stock was so good yesterday, like it just wouldn't give up. NVIDIA CEO Jensen just said on CNBC, in the near term, the impact of tariffs will not be meaningful. Yeah, I mean, I think we all knew that though, right? The market tends to ignore. It's only a matter of time before the market ignores everything that it's getting, right? So it was the same thing. Can you remember the days? We've been through so much chaos, guys, right? We were in Discord in 2021. Was it 2021 or 2022? We were in Discord, right? It was nighttime, and then Russia attacked Ukraine, right? And it was violence. Like crypto was crashing, spy futures were in the abyss. Everybody was panicking, you know. And then a week or so after that, the market just said, screw that. What's my business? We move on, right? Same thing with COVID. Like everybody was dying, there was no vaccines, blah blah blah. The market crashed to the abyss, and then all of a sudden we're sitting at all-time highs while people are still dying. Crazy, right? It's gonna be like that with all the events we get, you know. I got in BDTX at 228. DD, I don't understand why you're getting at 228, but maybe that's okay because we have a demand zone and hopefully it can bounce at some point. But again, I don't understand why you're getting in at 228 when we're here screaming resistance at 230, resistance at 230, resistance at 230, resistance at 230. And then you're like, you know what? What's that guy talking about? Resistance. What the hell is resistance? I'm gonna buy this damn thing at 228, 2 pennies below resistance. Why? Because it's gonna break resistance. Why? Because I'm anyways. I don't know. I don't know why. What is that idiot talking about? 230 resistance. But again, it's consolidating really nicely. I think that's your saving grace, right? Is that the base isn't too far away from the resistance, right? It's a really tight range. So hopefully at some point it breaks above 230 and then you can smile again, you know? Hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, you're in at 223. Yeah, like it's consolidating at the bottom, right? So the base of the consolidation isn't too far away, right? So that's a good thing, right? Like this is your resistance, this is your base, right? Like they're not too far apart. So you might be okay in that sense. So I hope we break out. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna be like, I told you. For a while. Yeah, that's okay. It's trying to pop. So come on, just give us the run. Like stop like playing games here, BDTX. Just break out and go. 224. Going once, going twice, and sold to the highest bidder. 225. Going once, going twice, and still sitting there. Come on, you can do it. Give me 226. Push already here. 225. Come on now, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, there's a nice stack of ask sitting at 225 now too. So we'll see. But again, as long as you're aware of the risk, should be okay. Alrighty. So that 225 block is being reduced a little bit, and it's back. And it is back. Soon. Okay. Sounds good. Come on now, something give us boomskis. ADTX, look at this, guys. Like ADTX, honestly, like, the 200 EMA has been so good to this stock. Like it just goes down to the 200 EMA and then it pops, and then it comes back to the 200 EMA. If it bounces off this line, I think maybe it's actually going to run to $9 this time. So we'll keep an eye on it. We shall keep an eye on it. And Guts, let me know if you have a question about SUNE though. Let me know. Alrighty. Let me know. I'll pull it up. Yeah, let me know. SUNE. Yeah, that thing is looking good. That was a nice dip. Nice little dip skis to the view apps and then pop. Are you in this one? Let me know. Oh, no. Pushing sounds good. Sounds good, Rob. There goes BDTX, still at 25, 225. Yeah, the only thing that this thing is lacking is that volume. Just lacking the volume. So, ATER, Dipski, Dipskis. And then SPY looks like it's hit some resistance there, Joe. Now it needs the Fed meeting. It's the Fed meeting. Just when Joe thought he was gonna be relaxing today. Nope. Are they about to drag you to work, Joe? You know what's wild? Is Joe's boss is Joe's wife's dad. So Joe can't even slack because then his wife is gonna say hello and slap him because he doesn't want to go to work. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do. Do, do, do. 55 pennies. There goes yeah, XH. Oof. I think finally destroyed that 90 cents, guys. Damn, 96. Oh my goodness. That's a pretty aggressive pop there. Very aggressive. That was a good retest of the breakout, actually, right? So again, last breakout, last resistance level became the bottoms, and then boom skis. So now it needs to consolidate above that 90, and then obviously go for a dollar. That's a really nice push. Very nice. Andrew, are you watching that? Damn. Damn. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Joe's going to work, guys. Just when he thought he was going to be downloading Assassin's Creed, and playing video games all day today. Nope. Oh, enemies of progress. Pack your bags, Joe. Don't forget to pack your lunch. Leftovers. Oh. Or you're off to work, Teggy? Uh, or the provider plan to do the one-on-one, but I needed the rest. Well done, Teggy. Yeah, yeah. Keep watching those, and then yeah, sign up for the one-on-one, and have a wonderful day. For the analysis, gods. Good, 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 good. I like it. I like it. Now that Joe's gone, we can push to 570, please. Pretty please. That's a pretty nice push. Congratulations if you were in this stock already. XHLD. Yeah, the stock was good. I like the price action on this thing. I like it. BDTX is finally trying to curl. Maybe this is gonna be it. I am not weak yet. Joe, do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Go to work. I'm kidding. Anyways, BDTX again, really good base, right? It's just lacking the volume. I like how we're crossing the nine, the kernel and the like basically everything though. So if some volume can come in, that'd be very nice for the stock. It can push to the view app. So 238. Come on, you can do it. 228. 55 cents. Ravens. Oof. From 55 cents to 95 cents. I like it, Raven. Almost doubled the monies. Almost doubled the monies. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. SUNE is also looking really good for anybody that's in it already. So soon. We had a lot of fun with this one, AK, last Friday, right? Lots of fun with it. BW. BOWN. Bowen. It's halted up. 550. You're in at 550. Nice. Congratulations. Very, very nice. And then XHLD is back to the highs of the day. Back to the highs of the day. What's my take, Bailey? What's your position in ATER? Let me know. Ooh, 98 pennies. Raven is smiling. He's about to buy some more land. Come on, Raven, push it above $1. There goes BDTX is finally trying to again. Another retest of 230. When is it going to just destroy that 230 level? When? When, guys? Now? I like it. I think that's the right answer, right? I think now is the right answer. 3, 2, 1. Boomskis. No, well, not yet. There's still a nasty block at 230. There's some hate ass sitting there. There it is. It broke it. Can we push to the view app now? Can we just do it? Can we do it? Just go. So you got into ATER at 255 and it ran to $3.55. What's your stop loss, Bailey? What's your stop loss? Really? E-Trade doesn't let you get into, maybe it's because it's below $1. Maybe it's because it's below $1. And then obviously XHLD is going to have that psychological resistance at $1, right? So psychological resistance, but here goes 98 again though. Even after $1. Interesting. And here goes stupid ADTX again. Onions, are you still in this one? Play risky today, following a movement closely. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what happens closer to $3 there for you, and I'll take a look there in a second. Alrighty. Yogi, did you get back into this, or you're just watching it for now? $2.33 BDTX. Where's the volume, guys? You know, this was back a month, like 2 months ago. This thing finds a base like that. 2 seconds later, well, like where's the bottom? We can't even see the bottom because the candle is gone skis, right? Gone skis. But if you bought this thing closer to 230 to 220, close 220 to 214, you're happy, right? And that was the base, right? So here comes that 235. We mentioned 238, right? Right below the VWAP, basically. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. 220 AK. Good, 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 good. Green. Super, super slow, but at least we could see where the entry was supposed to be at, right? We could see where the entry was supposed to be at, and then again, closer to the VWAP here, it's always going to be an obstacle. That's your next resistance. Your next resistance. So XHLD is failing at $1, not a massive surprise. ADTX is holding above the 200 EMA and the demand zone, not a massive surprise. Yeah. Can we get some boomskis now? Some boomskis. Boomskis, boomskis. Is that too much to ask for? No, it's not. But apparently with this stock it is. ADTX is looking good though. Look at that beautiful, look at that, guys. Right, we mentioned earlier how like if we stayed above the 200 and we broke that downtrend, right? It was a push to $9. It looks like maybe it wants to give us that push now, ADTX. ADTX. Do. $8.70. Do. View. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Sounds good. Silliness, BDTX, silliness. We need something to break out. Come on now. Come on now. 32. Nikolai, quick scalpy. Yup. 33. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Good job. 30 to 35. You guys all did the quick scalpies on this one, which isn't bad, right? And now it's back to 27. So yeah, for the most part, the reason why you guys are okay with those entries is because the range was really tight, right? If it's one of those stocks that, like, resistance is at $5 and support is at $2, then that's way too dangerous. But in this case, that was okay. XHLD just broke above $1. Sheesh. 72%. Really good run. Very, very good run. Yeah, there are some good stocks today. I know to retire. That's frustrating. Maybe this is why we need more than one broker. This is why we need more than one broker because yeah, really good performance on this thing. Really, really good. Dang, that thing just keeps stalling at the same level there, onions. And Bowen on halted, hit $8.70 and then came back down. So hopefully you took some monies off the table, Samuel. BDTX is still sitting with, still playing with the same range there. You met your daily goal, A. Congratulations, well done. Well done. Now that we got some gains out of the way, it's time for the Fed meeting. Kind of feel like the Fed should be having their meetings. There goes 105, 110. Ooh, oh my goodness. Sheesh. 85%. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Keep going. Really nice run on this one. Very, very nice. I mean, you picked okay, perfect. There goes 111. Sounds good, onions. Yeah, your position in ADTX still looks good if you're still in there, right? So, and even if you sold it, it should be in the green anyways. As much as XHLD looks like it's going crazy and it deserves a halt, it's still below 100%. Well, we're at 95 now, so 95. Yeah, good job. You guys know a dollar 20 is that usual resistance, right? 115, yeah. So the closer you get to $1.20, it's very rare that you see a stock go up and break above a dollar and doesn't struggle at $1.20. So if you're in this position, just be aware, right? That 80 cents, that dollar, and then that $1.20. So, and if you're feeling the FOMO, well, $1.20 ish, close to $1.20 is not the spot to be doing it at. Uh, I had another CSV play and took daily profits. Almost forgot about it. Oh my goodness, Jericho. Ooh, we Jericho is cooking guts. Congratulations, by the way. 94 to a dollar 15. Yeah, Jericho is cooking so much he's forgetting about the other brokers and the other accounts that are also hitting daily goals. I like it. Money's Jericho. I like it. Well done. Suni is trying to curl about that 53, 54. I think we had issues with 60 cents yesterday too. Same thing today. Good job to those of you guys that took some profits off BDTX because it's basically back to the same level, right? It just doesn't have the volume. But the longer it stays above the bottoms, and if we keep getting higher lows, and then especially if it bounces up the 200 here and crosses back above the 9, I think it's gonna pump. If so there goes. Guess what, guys? ADTX is back to $9, right? So we stayed above. Look at this beauty. Is anybody still holding ADTX? Like, look at that beautiful white line at the bottom, right? The 200 EMA has been such a nice. Where's onions? Onions, you better not have. Maybe onions sold because he had to go to work. As soon as he sold that thing and went to work, they said, "Ooh wee, he is gone now. He is gone, skis. Let's pump without him." Uh, uh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. MJ, you're in. You haven't sold yet. Okay, still green though, which is good. So from $8 basically at the bottom of the range to $8 to $9.50. Unbelievable, Grim. I'm like, oh, did someone tag me in something? Ooh, let me go see. Nope. Nope. There goes Suni. 60 cents, Shima. I don't know if you're still in this one. Again, guys, we will hop off in about an hour or so, right? So we still have lots of time, but then we're going to come back for the Fed meeting, alrighty? So we're going to come back. So make sure you do come back as well. We'll come back at before 2 p.m. Eastern time for the statement, and then for Powell's speech to see the violence. The violence. Spies burning premiums on the way down now. So surprise, not really. ADTX is like, you know what, guys? This is my time to push for $10. Yeah, you're right. Push for the damn $10 already. Push for the damn $10. There goes 950 testing the SD band. Stayed in from Now what? Yeah, well, Bailey, let me take a look. This thing better not be at 255. Oh my days. Oh my days, Bailey. Right? You bought this thing at 255. Really beautiful entry. Like amazing, you know? And then it went all the way to $2 and $3.50, you know, up nicely above it, you know, up a dollar almost. And then now you just let it slowly drift to the abyss. If I was in the same position as you, right, it does have a bit of support. So if you look at that last dip before the all-time high hit, right, we bounced up 280. So maybe it's gonna find the way, and then that kind of connects with the 200 EMA. So if I were you in that same position, I'd probably put a stop loss somewhere below 280, right, and pray that it doesn't hit it. But again, this is what happens, you know, when a stock runs like that and it's stalling, and you know, to 350 is resistance, right? Everybody knows 350 is resistance, right? Right. And then you don't put a stop loss. You're like, give me more, please, sir, give me more. You know, the one, beautiful. Give me a high five. That's a good exit. $9.35. I like it. I like it. I like it. No, 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 no. Archer, you took some profits and puts. XH is pushing back up, guys. Brand new highs of the day, so you should be happy again. You should be happy not selling. So that 120 again, super slow, right? Like nothing crazy. It's not like we've hit 100%, but nice and steady on this stock. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. And then Suni's looking really good. So 61 pennies. That was a really good retest. Very good. Very, very good. AK, did you sell your position in BDTX? What are you in now? I feel like you did something you weren't supposed to let me look at HEPA. HEPA. Wait. Hold up. Did these guys just do a split above a dollar? Lord have mercy. I mean, they kind of did a split like right above a dollar, though, you know? Like right above a dollar. Who does that? Like, why would you do a damn split right above a dollar? Like, that wasn't a massive split, was it? Anyways, now it's consolidating above 70 cents. Sheesh. At least do a split, you know, so you can get away from a dollar. So you're not pushing right below dollar the next day. Nope. Silliness. Silliness, I tell you. Some of these companies, I don't know what they're doing. They need to hire better people, you know? They need to hire better consultants. 34. Okay. Sounds good. Grim, how are options today? Sidewaysness? I mean, I'll keep SPY away for now. We'll talk about SPY later. We'll get to all the chaos later. I really hope it's a fire, you know, green day today, like a 2% green day after the Fed. You know, kind of over the rubbish. Yeah, scalps. Yeah, up and then down and then up and then down. It was super slow earlier, but I think it's picking up some volatility now. You're about to be stopped out. Yeah, that was a really good run though, right? $1.20 is always resistance on these things, especially when you're, you know, coming from 70 cents. $1.20. But yeah, if you guys stopped out, that's okay, Sean. You sold at 112. Okay, yeah. That's okay. Nice gains. No, so the stock was at what? 11 cents maybe, grandma, and then they did a split to $1, right? I think that's stupid. You know, do what Mullen does. Mullen split all the way. Mullen is like, you know what, guys, we're at 11 cents. We want to make sure it takes at least 2 weeks to get back to $1. You know, so we're gonna split and go all the way to $12. At least Mullen has common sense when it comes to that. You know, but no, HEPA is like, you know what, guys, we're gonna split from 11 cents to $1. And then the next day we're back to 74 cents and already below compliance. What the hell? Maybe that's because they know that they're about to drop some news and they're like, you know what? Maybe we're just gonna put it close to $1, not screw our shareholders so we can cook. You never know. Maybe they have a reason. All I know is they're below $1 and below compliance and look like garbage. I'm good, Grims. I'm good. How are you? Are you ready to stay up late today? You better be ready. It's gonna be a long day. Yeah, the one. Yeah, got some APDN. I posted APDN the other day, right? Yeah, same setup. I wanted it to stay above $2, but it never did. So for now, we just kind of wait for the volume to kick in. You know, wait. ATER is holding above that level we drew at the bottom there for now. So hopefully it really stays above that level. Grims. Get some rest. You'll be awake in a few hours. In a few hours. Mm, 700 million. Probably rebalancing. Yeah, like the first few months, especially like March, like once people start doing taxes, a lot of rebalancing happens. Ooh, I like it. I like it, Jericho. That's very nice. Very nice. I like it. Alrighty, Grims. See you in a bit. Get some rest. There goes 295. So that 200 EMA is behaving like a little helper, for ATER. So again, if you look to the left hand side, right, you have support. If you look to the right hand side, you have consolidation, right? So it's a nice little bouncy level of 280. Let's get a breakout. Yeah, hopefully it gets back above $3. Back above the $3. And then you can be happy again. XHLD back to $1. So really good exit, guys, for most of you, right? 112 below 120, good exit. Again, 120 will forever be resistance until the candle closes above. Mm, interesting. Very interesting. There goes $1. $1. So yeah, watch the consolidation between $1 and 95 cents. Dan, nobody cares, right? Great breakfast, eggs over easy, sauteed potatoes with garlic and onion and bacon. Anyways, I'm just gonna mind my own business. I just gonna mind my own business. Ridiculousness. Unbelievable. Who has a breakfast that good, when other people haven't had food yet? Who does that? Only people with big feet, you know? uh, Unbelievable. Come on now. Can we get something else to break out? Can we get something else to break out? You know what I mean, Paul? Sauteed potatoes. Who does that? Now I'm kind of hungry. All I had this morning was some water. Not even a fruit, you know. Anyways, ADTX. At least ADTX is gonna make us happy. Oh damn! Oh damn! ADTX. Is it halted? Oh damn! It's not halted, by the way. Oof! Did we know this thing was gonna come back, guys? This thing has been doing this for 2 days now, Paul. 2 days now. Yeah, it's one of those fake halts again. 2 days now. ADTX. Look at this beauty though. Like, look at this. Look at that 200 EMA. What an absolute beauty, right? So if you're wondering why people like taking gambles of the 200, is because of stuff like this. $10.40, guys. New highs of the day. Oof, wee Shima. Monies. $10.40. We're halted up. You sold too soon? Dang. Halted at $10.40. Sheesh. Oh, that's a 4 second trade, ST. My goodness, that's beautiful. 960 to 1040. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah. So too soon. Still made 760. Yeah. Well done, George. $760 is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Congratulations. I like it. See, now we can ignore Dan's breakfast, you know? Let's go. Love it. If you're still in ADTX, type in yes in the chat. That low float is really helping the stock like a lot. Shima is still in there. Anybody else? You upset, Sky? Why are you upset? Why? If you made monies, then that's okay, right? It's always frustrating, but if you made monies, that's okay. That is okay. Promise. There we go. Do. Oh. Mm. There we go. Mm. Good morning, Troy. So again, I'm not gonna bother looking at the daily because we looked at the daily already on this and we talked about $11, right? So can we get to $11 now, guys? That would be nice, right? It would be nice. BDTX, again, I'm happy most of you guys sold this thing, you know? Like it just wasn't giving us the vibes, right? Again, it's still sitting above that support, so maybe it's going to consolidate above 214 and still pop. But damn, is that thing frustrating. So if you're in it, watch the bottom. If you're not, meh, right? And if you sold, good job. Selling in the 230s is better than holding, you know, back at 220. So XHLD, it looks like people took some profits on that thing. Looks like Bowen acquisition is going back into that supply zone. So good consolidation in the six, and then back into the eights. While we wait for ADTX to be on halted. Good morning, Jeff. Hello. 750. I like it. Nice. I don't want to see your breakfast. Rubbish. Rubbish. Come on now. Give us the on hold and then take us to $11. MJ, you're still in there? Okay. Still in ADTX? Sounds good. Give us the on hold, please, and thank you. And let us go to 11. CMLS. First hit on the scanner there, looks like. You're just here to smash a like. Thank you very much, Jeff. Yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new. And again, if you're not a member yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link at the bottom of the chat. Come join us. Sky, I'm going to keep bothering you. MJ, come join us in Discord. The one, what are you waiting for, the one? Come join us. Sean, if it consolidates at that level, yes. Yeah. Andrew, I'm kidding. There goes the unhold, guys. 10, 10, 70, 10, $11 to the dot, actually. So we got the $11 we wanted. Can we go for 11.50 now? You know, typical human behavior, right? Always ask for more, right? Can we get to 11.50 now? But again, that $11 resistance, it was more of a range still, 11 to 11.50, right? Inflation expected at 11 Eastern. Okay. So $11. Congratulations, guys, if you're still in this one. That's a very nice run. So make sure you're moving your stop loss up or scaling out on the way up. At this point, though, we need to retest something and then curl back up. Alrighty. So if you're not in a position and you want to be in a position, uh, don't FOMO the tops, please. Don't end up being a bag holder because at some point they're gonna slap the stock. Alrighty. For now, though, it looks good. Looks good. New York Fed 1 year consumer inflation expectation. That seemed like something that could move the markets dense. Spy is just playing games all over the place, burning premiums. There we go, 1140, guys. 1140. Wow, this stock is like, it's like, hey, you guys want this? I give it to you. It's 1111. Make a wish. Bailey, still no stop loss, right? You're just praying at this point. Come join us in Discord, Bailey. Stop slacking. 1120, 1122, 1126, 1130, guys. 1132. It's a very nice run, isn't it? Not sure if it's real. Market news, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Mm. 1114. That was a really good breakout. Really good breakout. But again, look at the bottom. Like, look at those higher lows at the bottom. I mean, off the 200, right? Consolidate slowly, 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 right? I think the most important thing here was the break of the downtrend, right? I think this is the most important thing here for this stock. This breakout, right? That breakout right there was the most important. And then it came back, obviously, right there to test it, right there. And then it held. And then it said, hey, guys, that's it for now. You're in or you're not in, but I leave you behind. I leave you behind. $11.11. Make another wish. Wish for good health, love, peace, abundance, and yeah. There you go. I made a wish for you guys at 11:11, guys. Is it coming back, Bailey? What's your position? What is your position? You're wishing for $9.50. I hope you don't get it. uh, Home and you missed it. Dang it, Tony. Dang it. I wish you don't get it, Sky. Maybe a dip to $10, but I don't know, Tony. I don't know. The people are slacking. The people are slacking. MIAI receives USA and cancel approval of whatever the hell that means. Anyways, there you go. You're about to get your wish for $10, Sky. Right, $10 would be the next logical, retest level, and then consolidate, and then yeah. Oh yeah, we said this yesterday, right? We said if this thing broke $10, we would thrust, and it finally broke $10. Oh no, we have a new number today. The new level is $11.50. $11.50. You're in at 103. You're green on both. Like your entries are not the entries. You're green on both. Or break even, right? So not bad, Bailey. I think you're just having issues with managing your positions. Keep your promises. You mean 15? Yeah, I moved the goalposts. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Keep your promises. Okay, fine. Let's get to 100 likes and then let's thrust. So 10 more people smash a like and let's thrust. Final promise. Deal? Deal. Deal, deal, deal. I'm looking for the thrust beats. So yep. 9 more people smash a like and let's thrust. 6 more people smash a like and let's thrust. We're going back for $11 already, anyways. $11 almost. And what? And thrust. Come on now, you want to push. Yeah, the beats. Exactly. Snag the $50 on the breakout. Lower, yeah, right. $50 is more monies than you had before you made that $50, right? So before. See, no one wants to smash a like. Well, not no one, but you know what I mean. You guys really don't want the thrust beats. The thrust beats. Okay, so Archer, which one? Which one is that? Which stock is that? I hit the like. Thank you. Do you? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. I like it. Alrighty, party people. We smash a like. We're having fun. We're making monies. Today's been a good day. It's been a good week. We have the Fed coming on later. So let's take some. Let's take some time to get in rhythm. When I say and what, you say and thrust. Come on. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Come on. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Come on. to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, and thrust. If you're new to the community and you've never seen us thrust before, if you're feeling shy, if you're at the grocery store and you're like, you know what, I'm shy, put those hands up in the sky, please, and thank you. I want to see you move your hands up to the sky, please. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. And what? And the stock is moving, by the way. We broke above $11 again. To the left, to the right, screw, screw, when Lambo, to the sun, at night, to the window. Let the sweat drip, drip. Eye contact, please. I want to see your eyes. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Make monies, get naked, make monies, and thrust. ADTX just made brand new highs of the day, $11.64, 11.84. It is working. Come on, ADTX. Go, 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 go. Let the sweat drip. And what? And thrust. Let's go. Thank you, Spider-Man. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's pretend that didn't just happen. Look at what we did to the stock, guys. Look at what we did. Look at what we just did to the stock. Look, we just made brand new highs because we're thrusting. Love it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Even my cat was thrusting. It worked, Shima. It worked. See? This is why we have to smash a like so we can, we can thrust. Because the beats will send your stock thrusting. What a beauty. So we talked about 1150 range. Let me pull up the 4 hour time frame again really quickly so we can kind of see. The reason why we kept talking about 11 and 1150, guys, was because of this range, right? So look to the left hand side. Like Rob said, look left. When you look left, what do you see, right? This is why we kept asking for 1150 because of this level, right? So we had nothing from the bottom there and we just came back and hit that level, right? So the next level there would potentially be $15 if we want to keep cooking, right? And obviously we look at these levels on the daily time frame, but we also have an understanding that it's a momentum stock and at any point it could fail, right? So but again, you just want to be aware of like the major levels. So what's interesting is like we drew that line on the 4 hour time frame and it's a perfect match of the top, even though we've been saying like 1150, right? It's a perfect match of that top there, so that's interesting. A perfect match of the top. So let's see if we can break out. Not sure why this chart isn't updated, Rob. I think what I need to do is update and then like a brand new tab and then it saves. And the markets would go up 7% in the same day, Shima. The shorts would be destroyed if we took a boombox to Wall Street and we did the thrust, with the entire community. And what? And thrust. Ah, unbelievable. So again, we hit resistance for now on ADTX, right? So Sky, you were waiting for a dip ski. Too bad we played the thrust beats. Look at that, we hit the high during the thrust beats and now we're dipping again. Damn, this beat is nice. I don't know who made this beat though, so I'm not gonna listen to it, but that's a nice beat. I'm kind of jealous. Kind of jealous. That's a very nice beat. Oh, very interesting. Well, let me go find a new playlist. Find a new playlist. Let us hear it. It might be a copyright beat though. That's why I'm not sure. I've never heard it before, so yeah. This one's nice too. Yeah, they really do suck. Dang, oh yeah. Isn't that I don't know why I can't talk, but I just opened up Twitter on my and I just saw Elon reposted the like the thing of like the Tesla cars on fire, and like you can see a dude like like throwing stuff in there, and then the Teslas are exploding. Like that's so crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah. Mm. Crazy, crazy, crazy. They burn easy. I mean, if you throw like a cocktail in any car, it's gonna burn easily, though. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I think what's even crazier though is how like they burn like people's cars. I think that's beyond crazy. Beyond crazy. Ooh. Okay, what time is it? We have a bit of time left. Yeah. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Exactly. Exactly. I agree. I think it's fine to share your opinion, but especially like when they're like people's cars, like not like the dealership, but like people, like just like people, like your fellow humans, like people in your neighborhood, people in the same state as you, like people that just they have a Tesla, they have a Tesla because they want to drive a Tesla, right? Not because of Elon, like and then you go burn the damn cars, like damn. Like that's just another person, you're burning their car. Like it's fine to hate Elon if you want to, but like to destroy another person's car is a bit silly, but anyways, that's just my opinion. 2:30 Eastern time. Well, I mean the statement comes out at 2 p.m. and then Powell speaks at 2:30. 2:30. Okay, now ADTX. Can we go back up, please? Can we go back up? We would like that very much. Well done, A. Two times your daily goal. Well done. Don't let those gains go to the abyss, please. Oh, Rob, are you still in the chat? I'm slacking on uh two, uh there you go. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't oh, Powell. Does Powell have a back, guys? I'm really hoping he does. I have a feeling Powell is gonna have retail's back today. Ah. Yeah, famous last words. All of a sudden, Spy sitting at. No, I don't think he's gonna say anything that causes us to go to the abyss. If anything, maybe we're gonna sell off to 560. But I think it's all about the tariffs. I think we need an agreement on the tariffs, and then is it breaking like to the downside? No, to the upside. No, it's just sitting at resistance here, basically $8, right? Supply zone at the top. Resistance at 34.80. A lot of room left? No, right? Our next resistance is up there, and then we have that $15. So to go from like at $11 to 34, that's a pretty big run, right? So that's 34. No way that's your next resistance. And what? And thrust. Shopify announced it's changing its US listening. Wait. Oh, okay, the listing. Yeah. Listing from NASDAQ to New York Stock Exchange. Why? Why? Come on, ADTX, give us another breakout here. We could use another one. BDTX guys, same stupid rubbish, right? Still holding $2.14, it seems, but really not going anywhere. So maybe at some point it will. For now, not doing it though. 1111 guys, make another wish. But as Truth Social is on Roku, DJT is surging on the news. Oh, that's why someone. Okay, Trump Media, $22. Nice. President Trump's Truth Plus streaming platform heads to Roku. Okay. Nice. Very nice. I'm surprised they're not. That wasn't a thing already. Like the. Anyways. Truth Plus. I think Truth Plus. I think that's what they're calling it, Rob. Truth. Anyways, back to our favorite stock, guys. DJT, 11.66, $11.66. New highs incoming, probably. DJT. Yeah, DJT is the ticker symbol. Truth is the name of the probably the name of the app that's being sent to Roku. Right, that's the platform. Oh, Wishima, send in more, please. Send in more. There we go. New highs of the day, guys. New highs of the day. Love it. You know what's crazy is that thing is only up 62%, right? Like 62%. Do. Give me more, give me more. $12. Okay. Oh, that's quite annoying, isn't it? Is it too late to get into ADTX, JB? Well, it's never too late because this thing has all the room to go that but buying at the highs of the days is never the never the goal already, unless you're buying a breakout, which this is not. So, well, so if I were you, I would be waiting for Dipsky because there will be one at some point. Seriously, Dan. You bought up the curl? Let's go, Tony. Yeah. Plan A? I like it. JB, come join us in Discord. Aren't you in Discord, JB? Maybe not. If you come on now, give us $15. When? TCBP with the pop. TCBP. There goes brand new highs of the day, guys. $12.23. 12.30. Yes, please, Tony. Look at that, right? Some people that invested in themselves are already getting in and getting out, and some people that haven't invested in themselves are asking when to get in, right? So again, invest in yourself, JB. Alrighty, invest in yourself, and at least you can kind of know what you're looking for when it comes to an entry. Yeah. Shots fired. No, I'm firing no shots. I'm saying, if you're really struggling with entries and exits, honestly, like I'm not kidding when I say like sometimes we sit here and we're like, oh my goodness, that's such an easy entry. Like that's such an easy entry. Um, and then I can see people like Tony, right, getting in, and they're like, "Ooh, I got in on Plan A," and everybody's like, "What's Plan A?" Right? And then I see people constantly asking the same questions, like, "Okay, when do I get in? When do I sell?" I'm like, "Okay," like, and then they end up losing more than so. Like, if you're struggling with entries and exits, like become a gold member for a month, get some one-on-one time, right? Get some knowledge, and then that knowledge stays with you forever, right? So let's go Archer, right? So you know, you're 22. I hope so, AA. I hope so, right? Hopefully they don't do an offering because if they do, then it's gonna kill the stock. But for now, all missions look ready for more. Now it just needs to stay above $10, and then just keep slowly cooking. Yeah. uh, APDN, yeah. Let me take a look at APDN actually. Yeah, there's a reason why we looked at APDN, right? It had the yep, APDN is actually green today. So they did a split. The float is lower as well, right? So 1 million, and it's been holding 170. So as long as it stays above 170, as long as it stays above 170, I think ADTX is a bit different though because the float is super super small, right? Like ADTX, the float is what, like 200,000 shares or something like that. Maybe I'm confusing the names now. I can take a look later. But 200,000 or 900,000, either way, super 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 small. Um, it's yeah. I think it's 200,000 shares or something. So it's a bit of a different beast. Um, but the 52-week high is saying 54,000 because they've done like a crazy split schema. So yeah. So it messes with with the 52-week range. So obviously the stock has never been to 54,000, right? Just like Mullen, like if you look at the Mullen 52-week high, it's gonna say like in the tens of thousands, right? So, but obviously Mullen has never seen the daylight, um, even with the split above $20. So those splits change the 52-week range. Dang, ADTX is actually doing a good job of consolidating here for a pop or for a slap. Maybe both. Maybe both. What do we add for Spy? Spy is popping again, Dan. Yeah, at the very least, we're green, so that's a good thing, Dan. At the very least, I'd rather be green and then dip, into Powell and then bounce back than be red and then bounce back, to basically break even. At least if he says something nice, we can push to 570 and then come back to this range. Silly Powell. Yeah, let me look at the 4 hour for APDN actually. Yeah. Yeah, APDN does look like it's really trying to consolidate above 170. You know? Really trying to consolidate. Yep. Eventually this thing will have a run. The question is from where though? From where? Looks like that crazy stock BOWN is popping again. Every time I see that stock, I want to say brown, but it's not brown. Uh, back to the highs of the day, guys. Impressive, very impressive. I wonder if Samuel he's still in this one. Very impressive. And the one waiting to add more on the 180. Yeah. Yeah, and the closer you are to 170 with the stop below, I think, the safer you are. So yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Waiting for a halt, like a halt up. Yeah, for now that you're sitting at the double top, right? So resistance one, resistance two. So as much as we've been to $8.90, it looks like it's double topping at 870. So if you can get a candle to close above that, then I think you might be on your way to a potential halt. So for now, that's a double top though. Dang, some of these other names we were looking at earlier, they all just kind of died, huh? Sunni died, XHLD, that thing had a beautiful run earlier. Beautiful, right? Now it's kind of testing the 200 in the VWAP here. So watch for like 90 cents. If you can stay above 90 cents, I think you might be okay with it, right? HEPA really hasn't moved yet. This one has some social media buzz as well, just because it's a recent split, right? So maybe something to watch if it can stay above 67 cents, right? BDTX is an absolute useless goat, right? I'm happy, some of you guys exited that position at the top there, so good jobs. And yeah, and then ADTX with a bit of stalling and dipskis. Stalling and dipskis. So yeah, HEPA, and HEPA and APDN. These are the next two potential split runs. Who knows? We'll see. They kind of need to drop some news, and then maybe anticipate a run up towards our NAV next month for potential redemption scenario. Yeah. There goes BOWN trying to close above 870. At $10 would be a nice NAV area. Yeah, so they watch a cycle video twice. I've lost pretty much from Interesting. Interesting looking chart. Looks like we're going into lunchtime and things are kind of slowing down a little bit. This 870 is really an obstacle. Sounds good, AK. Later. Later. Okay, guys. Now that AK is gone, come on. Something cook. Something cook. When spy back. I heard that. Come on. uh, yes. Tesla's heading up. Yeah, Tesla got a nice price target upgrade today. So a nice price target upgrade. I wait for lower entry, and here's my cycle. Then I debated myself through the resistance. Then it starts to I panic and no. It's no. Yeah, most of that Gen X retire. Most of this is in like sometimes when people say, oh, like I hesitate with entries, I hesitate with exits, I hesitate with this. Most of that just comes from not having a strategy that you trust. That's what that's what that is to me, right? Um, yeah, most of that is like what I'm either yeah. Most of that is not having a strategy that you trust. So that's where hesitation is coming from, and you've most likely made mistakes in the past. Like you that are just in the way now. When people paper trade, it's no fear at all. I think that's a yeah. Again, right? That's what the one on ones are for, right? Gen X, yeah, that's what the one on ones are for. Do, 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 do. I find my when I hesitate, I miss out. But seems like when it's a bad entry and you lose. Yeah, again. So here's what happens, right? So you see a good trade, right? And you're like, damn, okay. This stock is at Let me see if I can find a better example here, right? You look at this stock and you're like, damn, okay. I'm gonna buy this stock when it breaks above $1, right? I want to buy a stock when it breaks above $1 because $1 is resistance. I want to buy the breakout, and then it breaks above $1, and you're like, no, I don't trust it anymore. It's already too high, and then you give yourself all the reasons why you don't want to get in it, and then you're like, damn, it's cooking, right? And then all of a sudden, like you're like, see, I knew I shouldn't have bought it because now it's going back down, and then it pops again. You're like, damn it just keeps going, and then you FOMO, right? As soon as you FOMO, straight to the abyss, and you're like, damn it. But again, it's not because like there's just two complete different areas, right? This was a good entry, that wasn't a good entry, right? That's what you did exactly. I know that because we've all done it. Right? Not because I'm just guessing. We've all done it, right? You see a good entry and you're like, oh, and then you hesitate and then it leaves you behind. And then by the time you take that position, it's 20% higher and then you jump in, right? but again, it's not the fault of like your analysis. It's again the mindset is just not in the right place, and it's a lack of trust in the strategy, right? So um, yeah, right. And then you take a horrible entry, and then you lose, right? Again, this is what the one on ones are for. So you and I can work on a strategy that you trust, right? So I think when you can get to a point where you're okay losing, right? And that's, we talked about this last week, right? That losing, that lack of like, that lack of like you're almost, you're not okay. Like you just don't want to lose, right? Like there's a fear of loss, right? That's what's holding you back, which is really interesting, isn't it? Right? The fact that you're scared of losing is making you lose, right? It's almost like they say whatever you focus on will eventually happen, right? So when you're sitting here and you're so focused that you see a really good entry, but your mind is completely focused on like your past experiences and the losses, that's what makes you lose, right? So, one way to get over a hesitation to enter a trade is to size way down and take a partial position. You can always add exactly, Yogi, right? So position sizing. So take smaller positions and and go from there. I feel more comfortable cutting your losses sooner and becoming a bit and exactly TM, which is good, right? Good, 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 good. Yeah, absolutely. So again, reduce your position sizing, right? Use proper stop losses, and also like when people tell me that, oh, when I paper trade I don't lose, or like when I paper trade I feel comfortable and I make money. Not exactly true though, right? The difference is like most people paper trade to paper trade, right? You paper trade because you're like, oh, this looks cool, like let me just go paper trade it, that's cool, right? um you're not exactly paper trading to learn something. You're not paper trading to test out a strategy, right? If you're going to paper trade, make sure you're paper trading a specific strategy. Like, okay, I have $100 in my account, right? I'm going to paper trade with like that same $100 on TradingView. I'm gonna paper trade that $100. I'm gonna make sure that I follow like an exact plan. So if that plan is successful on a paper trade, I know that I can replicate that plan on in my account, right? Most people are like, oh, paper trading, I have 100,000. Oh, cool. Let me just jump in, right? And then boomskis, the stock is cooking, right? But you forget about that. You forget the like the strategy part. The government just approved Tesla self-driving taxi. Oh wow, that's actually really cool. Actually, really cool. Very very cool. So when you paper trade a plan, like paper trade a strategy. Don't just paper trade because until you get better, more wins, more losses. Yeah, trade small, right? Trade small. Trade with a plan, right? So again, when you see success, you can say, oh, I was paper trading with this amount with this plan. It's working on paper. Okay, now let me go use that exact same plan, right? So, oh, interesting. No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Absolutely. Express the frustration. Tesla gets first in a series of permits. It needs to run self driving. Nice, especially with Trump in power. Of course, he was gonna get it. Maybe that was part of the intention. Anyways, who knows? Who knows? Uh, that's a really nice uptrend too for Bowen, isn't it? Nice little uptrend there. Still resistance though. Resistance. Spy is pushing back for those highs again, Dan. Send it. Go, 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 go. So yeah. So again, when you say you're hesitating, it usually stems from a few things. So again, trading is 10-20%, like 10-20-30% split between strategy, risk management, and stuff like that, and the rest of it, 70-80% is psychology, right? So again, that's why this expression often comes up, like trading is more of is more. I'm just looking for a way to put it. But basically, like, just you're working towards like self mastery, right? So you're learning to be patient, you're learning to be disciplined, right? You're learning a whole bunch of things when it comes to trading. So, you know discipline in the sense that, okay, I set a plan for myself, right? At first you have to have that plan, right? That's part of the discipline, and then you have to follow the plan, right? And if it doesn't work, you don't take it personal. Like, the market doesn't know you, you know like, the market doesn't care about you. The market trades the way it trades, it's to take your monies. That you have to understand that. So then you just have to not take it personal, right? It's easy for me to say, right? It's easy for me to say. When you're losing money, it's pretty frustrating because it seems personal, and you're pretty pissed about it, right? But it really isn't personal. You just have to find a way to take a trade, and if it doesn't work out, move on. Like, analyze that trade and move on and go take another trade. you know because the more you sit there and complain about that trade, the more it affects you in the next trade you take, right? Because then it only adds fuel to the hesitation fire. So, yep. So again, you have to you know to you look at a trade. I'm hesitating because I'm trying to look for the right chart. um Whoever that is, right? So you see a stock moving and you're looking for a breakout, you're looking for the dip and the curl, right? If it hits, it hits, and if it doesn't work, move on. So Yogi says, if you can avoid blowing up your account for 2 years, and you can stay in this room, I can almost guarantee you will be a profitable trader. I agree with that, Yogi. Right? So if you can, again, like, a lot of people that have these complaints most of the time are people that, they've been trading for 2 months, 6 months, less than a year. Right? Yogi has been trading. Yogi, Yogi's been trading for a long time. When I say a long time, guys, give me a number, Yogi. Like, when I say a long time, I mean like a long time, like longer than, like back when Moses was putting on those sandals. Those sandals when he was walking across, like, and he had the staff, and then he hit the water, and then it split open. Yeah, when he was like going to the burning bush, those sandals that didn't burn, Yogi was trading at that time. Right? Almost 40 years now, right? So Yogi's been trading a damn long time. So, yep. Alrighty, so give yourself time. Take the first little bit to learn, right? So, yeah, it's coming back down to retest that $10, right? I think that $10 is gonna be the real test. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So again, Yogi says, if you can find a way to not blow your account, right, and learn for 2 years, right, and you can stay in this room, you can be a part of the community, right, you're probably going to be profitable, right? Because in that time, you're going to pick up so much, right? And again, eventually your mind will start to, like, come around to the way that trading works, right? So eventually, we keep saying this, like, again, like, you spend most of your life being programmed to not be okay to lose, right? From babies to adults, right? You don't want to lose, right? You don't want to lose your lollipop, you don't want to lose your cookies, you don't want to lose your toys, you cry about your toys if someone takes away your toys. you know you don't want to lose money as an adult, you don't want to lose relationships, you don't want to lose, like, you're just programmed to never want to lose, right? And then all of a sudden you get to the market, and the market is like, the best loser is going to win in the market. If you're okay losing, I will reward you. Well, that's going to take you a while for your mind to eventually come around, right? It's eventually going to take it's going to take some time. So, and you have to be okay with that. You became the house, exactly, Jericho, exactly. Yeah, Yogi does that very well too. Those puts, I think Yogi, yeah, Yogi and Jericho do that really well. uh Cash secured puts. Yeah, it's retesting $10, the view app. So let's see if it can consolidate. See if we can consolidate. When's my next one and one? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Uh, mm, perfect. Yeah, good. Yeah, 93. 93. Okay. I listen to thrust beats. My trading has improved. Yeah, the thrust beats always help. Always help. Yep, yep, yep. No, again, and another thing to remember is like if you're around a community of people like we have, where you look at, I mean, the names are endless, right? If you start to look at people that are succeeding in the community, right, you're gonna find a whole bunch of people that are succeeding, right? you know People that are consistently made monies for a long time, and that's the place to be, right? That's the place to be. And again, if you give yourself the time, you will eventually, like, what they say, like, show me your friends and I will show you your path, I guess. But yeah, you spend time around the right people and you will eventually rub off, right? And as long as you're in like as long as you're engaged and you're asking questions, like, you will eventually get the right answers. Yeah, Shima says it took me a few years. That's something that people don't understand, right? You're doing something that is potentially the hardest thing you will eventually do, with some potential amazing results, right? Like, the possibilities are endless in terms of like what it can give you back, right? And yet you cannot even give it time, right? Like, people would trade for 2 months and then complain, like, oh my goodness, how come you guys are succeeding and how come I'm not? And then they're like, oh, but how come this person's succeeding and then this person's been trading for 10 years, right? It's like, okay, let's chill. Let's relax. Let's relax. Let's go, Shima. Let's go. Yeah, I think Discord and the people that you're around is amazing, right? So, you know let's go, Raven. Let's go. Let's go. Consolidation in the sense that, like, it gets to a level that that support, or maybe you don't even know that it's support, but it looks like it's consolidating, right? Like, it looks like the candles are holding that level. The selling pressure is dying down a little bit, and it's curling above the 9 EMA. Yeah. No, 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 no. Just to check, the options that say, so yeah, they are, Nicholas. So the legend and the gold level, those are the only two levels. Yeah. Thank you, Yogi. So when it says sold out, it's not a valid level. Yeah, not a valid level. Well, they give you other benefits, but just not Discord benefits anymore. Yeah, just not. Doo-doo-doo. Options. uh, yeah, that's a nice pop on Tesla. Damn, SPY just hit brand new highs of the day, guys. I like it. I like this price action today. Yogi, our long term stuff can come back, Raven? Unbelievable. Yeah. Come on, Nicholas. Come join us. Again, so if you're not a member yet, guys, and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot and come join us. Alrighty? Come join us. Let's make monies together. Together. So let me pull up the S&P. SPY looks like it's pushing into the Fed meeting here. So we're sitting at brand new highs of the day here. Right. So 566. We struggled a lot with 566 like the beginning of the week. Struggled a lot with that level. So hopefully the Fed meeting, yeah, No, 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 no. Uh, by Friday, I'm good. I know, I know, I know. Yeah. Was that a bull flag on what, Jonathan? And thrust, Travis. When are you gonna join us? Makes me feel like a little bit less, a little bit better about my losses. Tomorrow's a blank sheet, and hopefully we'll. Yeah, absolutely, TM, absolutely, absolutely. Don't only for. Do. Oh, for spine. Um, let's see. Yeah, yeah. I can kind of see what you're looking at all the way down here, right? So yeah. I mean, I tend not to care too much about flags, 90% off. Dang. Wait, they're doing the 90% off sale now? Uh, Let me check my email. Usually they send you an email too. I don't see an email, but yeah, 90% off. Damn. Hidden. It's a hidden code. Oh, I see. Is it on like all the accounts per van or just like one specific account? So ADTX for now is trying to hold that $10, right? I think we all knew at some point we had to come back and test $10. At some point we had to come back and retest our level. Do do. No, 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 no. Yeah. Maybe they're wanting us to gamble for the FOMC meeting. All accounts 16. Dang, that's pretty good, Upperland. Dan, are we gonna take some Apex accounts? Some Apex accounts. Do, do, do. Some Apex accounts. Okay, let me see. Do, do. 90% off. Do, do, do. All accounts. You tested the 50 and the 250. Okay. Thank you, Pavan. PW. Okay. Uh, Funny. Uh, do. Yeah. Two. There we go. Is it coming, Bailey? Are you still in that? Are you still in that thing? Let me go back and take a look. You're in at 93 cents? You said, right? Yeah. So look at that beautiful curl of the 200, right? Whenever the 200 and the view up intersect, it's usually a nice area. So yeah, it looks really good. But I think again, $1.20 was your last resistance. I wouldn't sit there, Bailey. Again, nobody can ever predict the future for you, so I wouldn't sit there and say, okay, are we going back to the highs of the day without a plan? I would put us. You're in at 103. Okay, so it's not like you're not even in at a good price. Unbelievable. Anyways, yeah, you're gonna have some resistance at 110. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Oh, of course. Now they let you trade it, Chima. Of course. Maybe it's gonna get a second run then. Perfect. Then you did earlier. Good, 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 good. Uh, time. Okay, so we have 2 hours before the Fed meeting. Alrighty. So we're gonna hop off in like 5 minutes or so, guys. 5 minutes or so. As spies failing at the next resistance. This level has been tough for the last few runs. Right about 566. So we're gonna hop off in 5 minutes or so, and then we're gonna come back in around an hour and like 45 minutes. Alrighty, back on stream. So for the Fed meeting. Uh, this is the 1 minute TM. Seem to have fallen. Yeah, this is the 1 minute for me. ADTX. Yeah. Lettuce in peace. Yeah, that's good. Guardian, hey yo. Yeah, so we'll hop off for like an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna do some other stuff. And then we're gonna come back right before the Fed meeting and then, go for the end of the day. So Fed days are usually long streaming days. Long streaming days. So let me know if you have any last questions. Alrighty. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, 50s. But Ben, are you getting some PAs to gamble with for the Fed? I think your next logical price target is $1.20. Alrighty, it looks really good for now, right? So there goes a pop. So your next logical price is that 120 that it's exploding to right now. Alrighty. And then so let me zoom out really quickly and see what the daily looks like. So there's $1.20, there's $1.30, and then there's $1.50, right? I think that's kind of how you want to treat it. So $1.20, $1.30, $1.50, which you look at the daily and it matches, but it's always like that, honestly. If you look to the left hand side, yeah. So and it's actually halted up now. Yep, I think said 120. Yeah, it's good when it's above the price target, though, right, Gus? So it's a good thing. It's a good thing, you know. Do, 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 do. Uh, uh, la, la, la. I would like that event, yes. But again, obviously, that's going to depend on a whole lot, though, right? Stuff that is out of our control, right? But if he's saying some nice things, then yeah, between like right above that to 560, that would be the target if all goes as planned. Bailey, thank the Lord. Yeah, good job. I happy for you. Well done. You're still in there, right? So let's see what happens after the on halt. Uh, uh, mm. Let's go, Ravens. Let's go. Pump it, please. We need boom skis today, right? Yeah, we need boom skis. Uh, okay. Which uh, doo-doo-doo. Next. Mm. Okay, there you go. No last questions, guys. Okay, let's give it a second for XHLD to be on halted here, and then we're gonna hop off and go back to Discord. Alrighty, deal. So let's give this a few minutes. Again, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already, please, and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet, come join us in Discord. Alrighty, Guts, come join us in Discord. Bailey, come join us in Discord. What are you guys waiting for? Come join us. Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us. Alrighty. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There we go. Do, 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 do. Give us the on halt. There goes the on halt, 127. And that 130 resistance, right, is sitting up there. So, yep. Yeah, at least that candle's closed. So let's see if this next candle pushes here. Let's go, Tony. Uh, there we go. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna leave it here for the day. Well, for now, we'll be back later. We'll be back in like an hour and a half or so. Alrighty, SPY's looking good, pushing back for those highs of the day. TCBP looks nice as well, popping again. TCBP. So be safe. We're gonna continue in Discord for now and then come back later. And then yeah, alrighty. I step away and this trash dog wants to run again. Yep. Yep. Alrighty, all. Again, go get a snack, go stretch or something, and then come back. Deal? Deal. Bye, everybody. Bye for now. Bye.